to retirement. This one, I've thought about a lot. I just
me too.
Yeah.
I totally did. Maybe it was because it was the 5th in hardcore.
Uh-huh.
And by then I already had my juices going and knowing what I wanted. Also, retirement just sounds like, it's almost like a dream. Because it's something we're always working towards. Career is very immediate, health is very immediate, relations are immediate, but...
That go for clarification between the two departments. I think that the confusion between dreams and career departments have been clarified. Basically, does it have to do with your near future paychecks or not? That's career or dreams. Now, in terms of your dreams department versus your retirement department, the difference is this, in my opinion.
Okay.
If it's in your retirement department, you have to have it before you die. If it's in your dreams department, you can still die happy without realized.
Oh, that changes things.
That is only my personal opinion.
Okay.
It may not be correct,
Uh-huh.
but remember, 12 months ago we didn't have Thumoslang.
Uh-huh.
We're still trying to understand what it is, and we're still trying to develop it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm. I like the the reason that connected with me is because when I think before, at least when I just was thinking of retirement, I was thinking of purely like financial stuff. I wasn't really thinking about end goals for my lifetime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the fact that you mentioned it, because it kind of opens up a realm of possibilities of things I hadn't considered yet.
Elaborate.
So, for example, something that like I absolutely want to do before I die is climb Mount Everest, right? Like that's something that I've thought about.
That you must do.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't do it?
I would just be. I would regret that I didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
That's the biggest thing for me, because I know it's a simple thing. I know it's kind of like macho to just want to get up really tall, but like I feel like the range of emotion I would feel when
stand in line for the New York subway instead. It's more environmental.
Yeah.
Being on Everest now is not environmental at all.
Why is that?
Oh, check it out. Check out the line to go to the top of Everest.
A lot of people keep saying that to me, but it's just something I've wanted for a really long time. Maybe it's not realistic, but
Is that a dream?
yeah, well, that's something I would want to do before I died, right? The other example of what I was thinking was, and this I said before you said your thing about end goals, but I just thought of this right now, which is one thing I want to do for my retirement, is connect with people who can be repositories of knowledge. So like people who have a lot of knowledge in the fields of like things like stocks, things like money saving, anything related to financials, so that my that setup would be very set up, right? Because in my firm belief, having people who know, like who literally spend all their time focused around learning that stuff, is going to be more beneficial to me than me trying to learn as much about it as possible.
So I'm going to agree with you and add myself into an ideal in my department is financial stability.
Nice. I said security.
All right.
So we're on the same track. That was my first one.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and literally financial security in old age.
See, that's your first.
Right.
My first is a much different direction with live in a beach house in a beautiful country mountainside with people I love in a land I can learn new languages, knowledge, and share mine.
Okay, that's cool.
And I mean, the mountainside's very specific, but in a place where I can continue growing is where I want to be one day. Which is, yes, here, yet my vision is being in a spot where I have no idea what people are really saying and I can learn. Saying it out loud now, like looking at how I just came off with that the first time, it doesn't quite feel like a retirement strategy because I want to just do that all the time. So I think I need to get rid of that one altogether and
put something else.
Yeah, because that I can always put in another department. It doesn't feel like my end result, what I'm working towards.
You might want to.
It feels like
select it.
Is. Just gonna.
You chose like the slowest.
I'm not computer savvy yet, or again.
Yeah.
All right, so financial stability, wicked easy.
What's the second one for you?
Let me just get to a new tab. So after being financially stable, what am I working towards?
Could you what are some of your relationship or retirement goals?
I did not prepare to answer, but we're running out of time, so we have to keep me out of this.
Okay, I was just looking for good examples.
Right. So
Then
no,
ask the question. I will try to answer the question without involving me.
Okay, what's a good example of retirement goal that like in the way that you said is related towards what you want before you're dead?
I would love to spend time with a grandchild that I don't have yet.
All right. Whoa. Very unique, objective, and ideal. And that really shakes it up because that breaks away from the financial idea, which is how I've always understood retirement.
Yeah.
Really.
I'll put one down. What do you think about this one? It says, live with people who grow food with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
You can do that now.
I know, but it's something I want for...
But the way Nick described his isn't available now.
Okay.
Right? So retirement.
So is this a dream?
The reason why it's not in the dream department because it's practical for most families. Number one, and number two, if I were a young person and I did not declare that in my retirement department, then maybe I would not put so much effort in my relation department, and therefore I will have my first child when I'm 60 years old, for example. Then I would not be able to have a grandchild while I'm in retirement.
Seems like the simple thing to do there is just make them have kids when they're 16.
Not if you have the first child when you're in the 60s, just because you did not know that that's what you wanted.
You can make it to 76.
This is a tough department, guys.
Yeah. So we should focus.
Many people regret because they cannot go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. You use the word regret. So I'm going to use that word to promote what I want to do.
Okay.
Which is be a global leader. Like that has to happen before I die.
Okay.
It's plain and simple.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll leave it plain and simple for now.
In that way, I'm gonna say, mine is related to being a messenger, but more in the way of ongoing conversation with global audience.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sweet. I see you're constantly messaging.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Cool.
And what I do that a lot with like Snapchat and Instagram now, and I'm trying to grow it.
So you said I like that because you added conversation in there, and that helps me realize, be a global leader of what? So be a global leader who has brought wellness and greater health to those I meet and maybe learn, teach, be a global leader who has brought wellness and a healthier lifestyle. Style to others' lives on the global stage. And I have to word it like that because being a global leader can take on many forms, such as a president, such as a philanthropist, such as a technology guru, like Bill Gates comes to mind right off the bat. He's definitely a global leader in the aspect of technology, just one of them at least. So as a global leader, I want to lead people not towards a better technology per se, but towards a better sense of being.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to help heal.
And that's something I have to do before I'm out of here.
Okay.
That's something I have. And I've been doing it smaller than the local stage. I've been doing it very individually across the states, but it's yet to take on a stage. I don't have a foundation to work on yet. And now this is where I'm at, is creating my foundation so that I can be at the local stage in Providence, Rhode Island, hopefully on a journey to the global stage.
Oh my God. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
My friend.
I'm getting to know you better because of this.
Because Thumoslang is helping me know me, dude. Like, Thumoslang is realizing that I am a dream living a human experience. I'm not a human having a dream. I am the dream, and I'm just finally coming up with the ways to be. It feels so good.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy good.
I have a question for you.
Yes,
because I don't know where this should go. I have an ideal. It is connect with people who can be repositories of knowledge. I don't know if I should put it in retirement, but I want to have ongoing this is a relations. Okay, I just figured it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Copy, paste.
But yeah, I want to have ongoing relations with people who are sort of leaders or experts in the fields that are the most useful to our goals. That's
a good goal. That's a good retirement plan.
It's not even retirement. This woman is the reason I'm doing the grant writing thing for
relations.
Yeah. The woman that the reason I'm doing the grant writing proposal thing is because this teacher, this professor at Brown, is literally helping me to create the action plan to then go and present that to the government and to the and through Elias the Met to get funding for Haven. She's literally helping me craft it.
That's a BA way of going about things, dude.
Isn't it so? It's such a good opportunity because she already is such a well-respected and she knows so much about how to do this type of thing.
Yeah, and she looks at you looking at her for being that type of way, and noticing how you are and saying, wow, this gentleman sees me as this and such, that must be how you are and such. You're connected to the right people, my friend.
Yeah, well, but, and my thing is, I want to do this as much as possible. Having as many, like, really solid connections with people who, like, are, like, truly deep. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean deep in their accomplishments and deep in their convictions, you know? Right?
Right.
I'm going to include that down.
Accomplishments and convictions.
Their convictions.
I like your two ideas here, because accomplishments applies a before and convictions applies a future. So if we're deep within our accomplishments, it sounds like our convictions are being lived out.
Exactly.
And if our convictions are strong still, or as strong, or strong, that's how I want to say it.
Yeah.
And when our convictions are strong, they're heading towards something.
They're headed towards more accomplishments.
More accomplishments. It's an overall fulfillment of...
Yeah. And being with people like that and being people like that ourselves is how we make change.
That's the plan, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. That's a sweet relations.
Yeah. I started going to other places, but those are my three. Financial security in old age. Oh, actually, I don't have a third for retirement. I should do that. I don't think
either of us do. So,
you want to go? Because we just did something for me. So.
Yeah, that was really... Yeah. All right. So, in this case, financial stability is number one. Be a global leader who has brought wellness and healthier lifestyle to others' lives is something I need to do in my lifetime. And the third, for my retirement department, will be for my family. For sure.
Okay.
My retirement should be have the capacity to continue what my family has bestowed upon me. Have the capacity to continue what my family has bestowed upon me.
So,
which is ideals. They have given me a lot of real, beautiful ways of looking at the world. I appreciate my father so much for just seeing nature in a soda can on the ground and thinking, man, I want a world where there's no trash on the ground. Mm-hmm. That's my father's retirement. Mm-hmm. And that's still that is mine. He's taught me that my whole life. And I want people to cherish this planet. So I would like people to cherish each other. And then a huge separate is I want people to cherish the planet that we came from, that we're part of, that we're one and the same. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to articulate that a little better. Have the capacity to continue what my family has bestowed upon me.
So explain what the what is, like the ideals?
So including examples, ideals such as environmentalism and putting nature first. And end. Got my three.
All right. That was beautiful. The last one that I need to figure out is an ideal. Oh, whoops! I think I just. How do I undo what I just did? Huh.
Go.
Oh, there you go. Fixed it. So the ideal that I'm working towards my retirement, in relation to my family, if I was to go in that direction, what do I want in retirement? I mean, one thing that I want before I die, but I'm working on it now, is making sure that I can support my mom when she's in her old age. Right, but I don't think that comes into my retirement, because when I'm retiring, okay, Never have to retire.
That is pretty cool, man. Because you be so happy with your lifestyle that it's just, ooh. Yeah, what a way to mess with me right there.
It just came out right then.
That's pretty cool. Because if everything else is lined up, you'll always be doing what you want. Exactly. You'll never have a regret. You'll never. That is so cool.
Yeah, my dreams department just came into my relationship.
Like overtook it. Like
yeah.
So I'm not gonna change mine because I have my 3. But if we never retire, then we'll always be what we want to be. We'll just be
exactly.
Dude,
exactly.
That's
you can
powerful.
write that down if you want.
A fourth. Yeah. Never retire.
Yeah, I literally that's really important.
So never retire, which means I am living my dream every day, and my dream is as a global leader.
Yeah.
You shook that, dude. Woo, dude! I got all the like butterflies.
Yeah, this is cool creating together.
This is really cool, man.
We're creating. You know what's incredible is like we're literally forming everything right now. Like as we work together in the second.
That's right.
Like we're describing our brains, our mentality, our
desires.
Yeah, we are creating our energy.
We are who we want to be, who we no longer will be.
Who we no longer will be.
And that's what Thumoslang is. It's about creating the best version of us.
Yeah. And realizing that best version always existed.
Always existed, right?
Right.
I've been listening to a lot of Kurt Cobain lately. And one of his songs is Come As You Are. And one of his lines is Come as you are, as you were.
Oh.
Because you need all that lead up to adding on to what we want to be now. And that's motivational to me as well. Because I also look at the time I didn't have Thumoslang. I'm like, man, if I had this so much longer ago, I would have been who I'm dreaming of today. Which means I could focus on so many things that I'm not currently aware of. I see like a flashlight, how much I notice now, but the darkness around it is so tempting. Because I want to see more of that.
There's this great quote from Albert Einstein. Yeah, I love it. It's about knowledge. It's literally, knowledge is like a candle flame, right? The more you learn, the brighter it grows. The brighter, the more you can see. But even faster grows the circumference of darkness around it.
That's my paraphrase. That's right, yeah, dude.
But yeah,
he knew it. And look, Albert Einstein lived out his dream as one of the best scientists of his time.
What if it wasn't his dream though? What if he hated it the whole time? These are just thoughts that
I mean, we could speculate.
Do you think?
I feel like he was living a dream.
Do you think he was happy that the atomic bomb was created?
Was used as that? No, but his dream was to be one of the best of his kind of scientists.
And we definitely treat him that way.
Yeah.
But like, also, do you think when Hiroshima, when the bomb dropped and 300,000 people died in the span of a couple seconds, do you think he was excited about that?
No.
I wonder how he felt, bro. He must feel so weird. Everybody in the Manhattan Project, because there were several scientists that work on it, must have felt so conflicted. Right?
You are so full of information, my friend. You just keep this up, man. We'll be able to use all the information we have to apply to ourselves and each other.
Okay.
And then hopefully one day to everybody and all our viewers.
Yeah. I never even really thought about being full of information.
You're full of information. I know it might just feel like another day to you, especially when you talk about what samadhi is.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people like me, I've never heard of samadhi, let alone the practice, let alone applying it. So I'm learning to apply what I know.
Yeah. And it's now too. Like, do you feel it now?
Now.
Yeah.
This. I just remembered samadhi without you helping me. And I remember it's breathing and it's absorption. See, and the next time I say that, I will have that even better.
Yeah. From the Thumoslang side, it's that saying no. It's the focus, the purpose. Wait, okay. We did it. We got all of our hardcore stuff done. That feels really good. Hardcore. Yeah. Do you okay, like, so we already described what these last ones were. Do you have any last like statement feelings about what we just did, or do you feel good?
That is my statement feelings. I feel good. Yeah. I feel better than how I walked into here today, which is good. Like I feel good most of the days when I wake up or start my process, but now I feel exceptional.
Yeah.
Like I have things to work towards. I realize my capacity is infinite.
One thing though too is it's kind of hard, like you write these down and it feels so solid, but then once you stop looking at it, it like they start to feel wispy. Like I feel like re-looking at them often helps you like really solidify them, right?
We're creating a relationship with ourselves.
Yeah. Do you think we didn't have one before?
Not this powerful.
That's crazy.
What is relationship? At least two different ongoing relations.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have two different ongoing relations with yourself?
With myself.
For two different activities that are ongoing and for two different purposes.
Okay. Yeah, I did. Like, for example, a climbing ongoing relationship, and then a financial ongoing relationship, and then a social one. Like, I feel like you're the one person that you always will have a relationship with, because you never want to always do the same thing.
Okay. Very good. So, did you finish with what we've been trying to do?
Absolutely.
Okay. So now, I want to throw a monkey wrench into the mix.
Oh no!
So that you realize that you're not really finished.
Okay.
Probably because you don't have.
Will it be something we can do in 10 minutes?
Oh, we run out of time.
Yeah.
Well, then you have.
Throw it. Throw the monkey wrench.
Then start.
I'm not. I'm making sure that we're good.